On today's Bullseye, we continue our coverage of one of the lamest trends I've ever seen in our industry. It's bad enough when we see brand managers adding product extensions that don't make sense. But over the past few months, we've been witness to those iconic brands who must be starving for new customers, extend themselves into other categories that are non-food, with the hope, I guess, to expand their brand equity. Velveeta did it with nail polish. Miller added an ice cream bar that tastes like the floor of a dive bar. And the list goes on and on. And now, from those folks at Kraft, we can add a Philadelphia cream cheese designer handbag. Forget Gucci, sorry Guccio, forget Louis Vuitton, even forget Balenciaga, who I suppose they should have partnered with now that they've dropped Ye. If you want to be hip this season, it's all about the cream cheese. Frank Zappa called it out in the mid-60s with his Suzy Creamcheese diatribe about an airhead girl who was nice to look at but had no substance or intelligence. Now, don't misunderstand. I'm not talking about the dozen or so people who will actually buy the Philly cream cheese handbag, who presumably are female. Or am I? I'm talking about the people who came up with this idea. Yes, there have been certain brands that have created hand and shoulder bags with their logos that have become iconic and have stood the test of time. The Pan Am shoulder bag comes to mind. I would want one. But back to food. I'm concerned that our brand managers are being distracted by those shiny objects out there instead of focusing on our brands and shoppers. A few months ago, we reported on the shortage of Philly cream cheese because of supply chain problems. Every day, we're reporting on escalating food prices. Maybe take the dollars spent on these kinds of promotions and products and put it back into the product? What a concept. How about promoting how Philly can be used to add protein and extend recipes to save money or create tasty and unique leftovers? If you've got this much money to waste on promotions like a Philly cream cheese handbag, maybe just lower prices? Kraft Heinz has reported at the end of June 2022 price increases of 12.4% versus the previous year, due primarily by rising input costs. Net income increased 1,136.4% over the previous year due to lower tax expenses. Now, don't waste your money on these shiny objects. How about putting it back in the product?